Dicey Quest is a cooperative storytelling game that follows a simple cycle. 1. As the adult, you're the DM or Dicey Master. You describe the current scenario, often based on past choices and actions. 2. Players describe their character's actions. As the DM, you'll describe friend and villain actions too. 3. You describe the results of these actions, often asking players to roll a die to see if they're successful. Repeat and build the story together. Each game begins with characters setting off on a quest. Along the way, they'll explore locations, solve problems, and encounter friends and villains. Characters will use 3 action types to solve problems: smarts, strength, and spells. As the DM, you'll share the card art, read the flavor text, and help build a shared story. Players should start by naming and describing their characters. The name can be anything except the player's actual name. Are they human, orc, elf, or something else? What do they look like? How do they move? If there's time, have the players draw their character on the back of their character sheet. Players start with new characters at level 1. Level 1 characters have 13 points to distribute between their check numbers. Players then add 1 to a bonus roll number. You'll need 8 cards for a quest. 1 quest, 1 friend, 2 locations, 2 problems, 2 villains. These cards will serve as a rough outline for the story you'll tell together. Stories begin with presenting and reading the quest card. As the characters set out, a friend might join them. You'll share cards as the adventurers travel through different locations. As they encounter problems and villains, you'll pull ideas from the cards and build the story. In the end, they might have a major setback or face a boss, but despite all odds, they prevail. If a character tries to open an unlocked door, you can assume they're successful. If a character is trying to pick or break down a locked door, roll for an action check. Whenever there's any doubt of an action's success, roll the die. To make an action check, roll the die and add the related roll bonus. If the sum meets or beats the check number aligned with the action check is a success. For characters, friends, and villains, think of the check number as defense. When a character meets a villain, they've got a problem that bites back. Each side takes turns making action checks against the other. Let's say some mushroom bandits have set up a tunnel trap. The ground suddenly opens up under Gurky's feet. As the DM, you'll roll for an action check to see if the mushroom's trap is successful. You roll a 4 and add the mushroom's +1 roll bonus for smarts. The total is 5. This beats Gurky's check number for smarts, which is 4. The trap is a success. When a character loses an action check, describe a negative result. Maybe the tunnel trap disables Gurky from running or jumping until her leg is healed. When a villain loses an action check, they'll run away, die, become a friend, or whatever else makes sense. The rules are loose by design. If you're playing with very young players, ignore them and focus on the storytelling. The more you tell the story together, the more you'll get out of Dicey Quest.